So take chances, be bold, get outside your box, put yourself in a position where God is gonna have to save you, because I promise you, He will, He loves you, and He will save you.
Welcome back, God's 4-in-1. I'm Kim, and this is Jim.
So if you're in your life and you're saying, I want a miracle, it just seems like nothing's ever happened, God's not acting in my life, I just get so frustrated. You can have these amazing miracles in your life too, and I believe the only difference is that we're willing to take risks.
Yeah.
We're willing to put ourselves out there and say, God, if you don't save me, I'm not gonna make it. He does.
Because I can't do it.
Right. This is beyond me. This
world can't do it.
Beyond me.
Yeah.
And when He does come through, it's like this intense, addictive adrenaline high where you want it again and again and again. And I believe that's why we see God work in our life so strongly. We're no different than you. You guys just got to step out of that box, take some chances. God will come through, and it will be just the most addictive, amazing experience in your life. Well, you want to take more chances.
I was just thinking, God sent me this thought. Is that this
God's speaking to you?
I know. We've been through a lot of stuff.
Don't get me started.
But when you have all of these miracles and you step out boldly with your faith, you don't even remember those things. You remember them because you've learned how to count on God and how to strengthen your faith.
Mm-hmm.
But when these miracles come along, it just helps to, all that bad stuff just goes away. You know that God will come through no matter what.
Like we always say, it might not, you need to be surrendering and say, okay, God, you're going to come through, but it may not be the way I wanted to, but you're still going to come through.
Yeah.
And probably in our lives, 9 out of 10 has been better than we've ever expected, right?
I take 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So let us share this miracle story with you, okay? We felt a prompting to do social media, YouTube, Facebook, full time.
Right.
And Kim had a really good job. She was an Amazon seller. We stepped out of our box and we said, okay, we're gonna do this. Well, it wasn't really good for a while, right?
It was bad.
It was pretty scary.
We were living off of our savings.
It went about maybe a couple 9 months or so where we just weren't making the money. We're sitting there thinking, oh my goodness, we made a mistake. Was this really God or not? Because I thought it was you, God, and now we're gonna come to a point where we're gonna have to make a decision. We told God, we just came to God and said, okay, God, we can't keep doing this. We're gonna run out of money. We need to make a decision of either we're going to have to close down God's 4-in-1, which would break our hearts, but we were willing to do that for God and trust that He would have something better for us if we had to close down YouTube and Facebook. We gave, and you don't test God, right. But I've learned in life that it's like, okay, God, we have until September.
Yeah.
And in September, God, we have to make a decision. That's what we said to God, right? We've got to make a decision in September.
Flat out,
that's it. It was almost
August 27th, I think.
God just all of a sudden, somehow, and miracles are so cool because you don't want to get it.
Yeah.
You don't want to explain it. But all of a sudden, the income just started to the point where we could pay our bills.
Right.
And we could have our basic living expenses. I was praising God because we love doing this for you guys.
Yeah.
We love being here and it would break our hearts. It just blew me away.
It's who we are.
Yeah.
God's 4-in-1 is who we are. So it's like we would have to put a death to ourselves.
Yeah.
Really. This has happened to us quite a few times where we've said, okay, we've got this choice to make or this choice. What do you want us to do? Kind of thing. Or die or lose everything.
It's going to be bad, yeah.
And God has always come through. And each time it happens, we just get more and more bold and we get more and more faith and more trust in Him. And so it's just a great way for us to really learn more and more how to build our faith and trust Him.
And how to, I was going to say rely on God for the big things and little things. And then, when you trust God for the big things, the little things just don't, just like, seriously, I'm okay with that one. Right. It is our goal for you to step out in faith. Take some chances in your life. God is not like a merry-go-round that goes around and around, you know. God is a roller coaster. There's ups and there's downs, but you know, by the time you're done with the ride, you're exhilarated and you're just like, that was the most fun ride of my life. And you go, when's the next ride, you know, and you want to get on it again because it's so fun. So take chances, be bold, get outside of your box, put yourself in a position where God is gonna have to save you, because I promise you, He will, He loves you, and He will save you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. If you play it too safe, then you don't see Him.
Right.
You know?
Because then you don't know, well, it was me or was it God?
Yeah.
Make it a point that it is gonna have to be God that saves you.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, you know, you go to the edge of the cliff and jump off and say, okay, God, you're going to have to save me. I mean, common sense here. But, you know, I mean, new jobs, new opportunities, things like that. Take that chance.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you for telling us not to jump off the cliff.
Well, you know, I mean, you just, you know, I mean, seriously, I mean, we have to be, you know.
We got to be smart about it.
Yeah, you got to be smart, right?
So we hope you guys are able to be a little more bold.
Yes.
Maybe test yourself a little bit this week and see if you can do something a little more boldly for God, and see Him come through for you, because He will.
He will. I promise you, He will.
We love you guys. We hope you have a great day, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.